Hello, hello. Hey, everybody. How's it going? This is Lyle with West Tennessee Gold and Silver Exchange, sitting here at my store while I'm still open. And I got a nice collection that came in the other day. Been meaning to do a video for it, but I've been so busy that haven't had a chance. There's a lot of cool stuff in this collection, and I thought, why don't I go ahead and just do a live and see if anybody joins me so we can take a look at all of this cool stuff that's in here. Some of it's pretty old. Some of it I'm not even sure what it is, but we can definitely take a look and see if we can find some cool stuff. Maybe some silver, but I don't think there's really any silver in here. There might be one or two pieces floating around. It's mostly going to be some old coins and this big old bag right here of buffalo nickels. I'm going to have to go through these guys, sort them out. Anything without a date will get put in my throw it back container so I can give it out to kids, throw some back into circulation. So hopefully people will find them in their change and we can get more people interested in coin collecting, especially here in my area, because it's a little hard to sell these numismatic coins. But silver, gold, man, that stuff's flying off the shelves like nobody's business. So let's get started. I'm gonna put these nickels down because that's gonna be pretty boring having to sort through all of those things. I don't think you guys want to watch that. So if you're watching live, how's it going? If you're watching it later, how's it going? Let me show you the box that all of the stuff's in. It's all right here. There's a lot of stuff in here. Some sets and who knows what else can be hiding in here. Let's go ahead and see if we can find something of value, which I'm not sure, but there's cool stuff. I don't know if there's anything of value, and the phone's ringing, so that's why I got this button right here. Oh, well, the phone rang and then it stopped ringing. So I guess it wasn't that important. All right, let's start looking at some of this stuff. I'm just gonna go with the with this 1989 proof that's in here. These guys are extremely hard to sell. I have a hard time trying to get rid of proof sets. That I think what I'll end up doing is just crack out all of these guys, put them into individual flips, sell them for a few dollars a piece. We'll have better luck that route, but I literally have hundreds of proof sets that I don't know what I'm going to do with. I might sell them, might just get rid of them, and the phone's ringing again. All right, I'm back. Had somebody that called me about the about those 10-ounce, the 10-ounce and the 5-ounce bar that I did a video for earlier today. See, stuff just flies off the shelves. Twitter's really cool when it comes to, or not Twitter, YouTube's really cool with that stuff. That I've been getting a lot of people messaging me on YouTube and calling the store from YouTube. It's really cool. I'm glad you guys are watching the stuff out there and liking it and wanting to buy it. Here is this looks like another mint set. This one's in the hard plastic. So this one's from Philadelphia, and it's 89. Again, not too much value here, but cool to look at. Those will probably end up going inside the display case. They will stay there until who knows when. Oh, man. There's so much stuff in here. I'll show you these little slabbed coins that are from SGS. This is a proof 70. So it says. A 1989 quarter. Now that guy. If it's really a proof 70, I'm not sure. I've never really heard of America's Grading. SGS. Oh, it's ringing a bell. But it's a quarter. And I got a 89 dime as well. It kind of looks like there's another 89. Another 89. So I'm assuming this was probably a set. Maybe. Because this one's 89. This one's 89. There must have been something going on with 89 that this customer had all of this stuff from 89, which is cool. Not bad at all. But these are pretty cool. End up just throwing a few dollar price tag on them, throwing them out into the display, see what happens. Let me show you something really cool. I got right here this 25-cent note. It's seen better days, but it's pretty cool. Got a lot of folds. Edges are less desirable. You can see them everywhere. And check out the back. It is pretty cool. I've never seen one of these before. Check that out. That's a cool 25-cent note. I don't know what I'm going to do with. I got so many bills now that I don't know what to do with them. People keep bringing them in, and I have a hard time selling them. But something like that, that's kind of more rare. I don't think I'd have an issue with, but don't know. Everybody's just buying up gold and silver right now. Here's a ICG, a John Adams. John Adams slab. MS65. 2007. Here's 2008. Martin Van Buren. Does anybody really collect these presidential dollars? Like, I haven't met a single person that is way into these. I think they're more of a novelty deal. Not really worth much. Definitely worth at least $1. So if push comes to shove, these guys all end up being face value. Hey, everybody in the chat. How's it going? I know people are there trying to stay focused on these coins. But check this out. I thought this was pretty cool. Somebody started to cut around the Liberty, the walking Liberty right here. See if I can take it out of this plastic. Check that out. Somebody just sat there with a saw and went to town. I don't think this is this has no added value. I think it might actually hurt the value, which we can, I don't know if I can bend it now. It's still pretty solid, pretty tough. Wonder how much it weighs now. Where's my scale? Scale, where are you? There you are. Let's see, I believe a $50. Let's see how much a $50 weighs. A walking half is supposed to weigh 12.5 grams. And I hear somebody talking. It's 7.8 grams. So it's a little bit more than half of the weight that it's supposed to be. But that's cool. Looks like it could be like a pendant or something. Just run a necklace through it and off you go. Or I can just melt it and throw it into the scrap. A wind chime. Yeah, I guess it could be. Let's hear the noise. Yeah. I don't know if you guys can hear that good. But a bunch of those. Might end up just melting it, to tell you the truth. Who knows? People like to buy this type of stuff, so I might put a few dollars on it, put it in the display, see if somebody comes in and has to have this. All right. Let me get some of this less interesting stuff. Like here's a Susan B. Anthony. Nothing to write home about. Man, there's just so much stuff in here. I don't even know where to start. I could just start grabbing, but my OCD will be like, no, don't start grabbing, because then things won't be in neat piles. But here's this Lincoln cent. I got the steel, a wheat cent. What year is that? That's 50, and a 2007. I guess I'll show you this because I think this is pretty cool. I don't know how my camera will handle this, but this is one of those little novelty coins. Look at that little tiny Morgan. I can't even see what year it is. Let's see. It's got all the detail. Let me see if I can get my magnifying glass. Oh, it's right here. I was not prepared, but check out the detail. It's what, 1878? It looks like 78, yeah. But it's pretty cool. Nice little novelty Morgan silver dollar. But it's really small. I'm talking really small. Here's the caliper. It's, I'd estimate 10 millimeters. So, little tiny guy. All right, let's see. The presidential dollars, no, not 90%. They're not gold. They're just clad. No silver either on those guys. I don't know. I guess I'll just bring out this tray right here. Like, this is what I was just looking at, and I'm sitting here going, man, I don't know where to start. But it just looks like it's going to be a bunch of Random stuff. Here's a 1887. Indian head, no liberty. I don't know what this is right here. It's probably one of those large 2 penny things from Great Britain that I see all the time. Yeah. 1916. Pretty worn, 1 penny. I have a ton of these that just hang around. Like I said, shops like this, we just accumulate stuff because people sell like stuff just like this, and then they sell it. They sell all that stuff, and like I have to sit here and kind of look at everything and put things in piles like these guys right here. They're all face value. It's $2 right there. I made $2 back from, I forgot what I paid him for all of this stuff. I didn't really take a good look. We kind of just like negotiated a little bit after I kind of looked at the handful of stuff that he had. And yeah, we came up with a price that I was willing to do and he was willing to do. So let me just make sure I didn't overpay, which there is some cool stuff in here. I'll tell you that. Like, there were some pretty cool errors in here. I'm not sure where they are. I don't think they're in this one. They might be in the other one, but they had pretty cool errors. Here's a John F. Kennedy. It looks like a medal. Yeah, I've seen these before. Not much value. Hey, everybody. Looks like the chat's starting to get more people in it. Which plastic? Which plastic? Is that plastic in those cardboard squares bad for silver? Talking about these? The flips? No, I don't think it's bad for the silver. I know there are some of these things that had some chemical that was really bad for like the bills. But I don't think so. I haven't seen many damaged ones. Like a lot of this stuff ends up like this thing I'm pretty sure has been in there for a long time. So I don't know. All right. A V nickel. Not too much value there. Here's a Buffalo from 24, 25. Not bad. Another foreign coin. Maybe copper. Some pennies. A nickel from the 80s. 1980s. Looks to be in pretty good shape. But it's in good shape. But is anybody going to pay me more than a nickel for it? I doubt it. I doubt it. I don't know. Would any of you guys pay more for this nickel? Look at the condition. 1980. 1986. 1986D. Let's start the bidding at $2. Who's going to pay me $2 for this nickel? Anybody? No? All right. Then face value it goes. And this is why I determine a lot of stuff is face value or it gets sent to the 90% is because I don't think my customer is going to pay more for it. Like I've been getting a lot of comments from people saying why I send all of the Walking Liberties and the Franklins and all of those things into the 90% junk drawer. It's because I won't be able to sell them for any more than just junk silver. And right now, the constitutional stuff's going for like 26 times face. Like that's already a pretty good return. So I might as well just sell it like that. There's another 1 penny right here to go along with that 1 penny that I got here. So now I got 2 of them. Oh, those tone dimes. I'm sorry. I'm actually ended up keeping some of them. The one that has really good tone, it's now part of my collection. It It's one of the ones that I will eventually send to. I would say NGC, but I'm kind of. I don't want to curse, but I'm pretty mad at them that did that conservation on that coin, and then they just gave it a clean anyways. Like, what was the point? They kind of tied my hands by saying that they weren't going to grade the coin if I didn't do it, and they weren't going to put it in the slab, and I would still have to pay. Like, that's like, if you're not going to grade my coin, you're going to send it back. Why do I have to keep paying? You just want me to pay, and it was $100 for that 1880. It's not like it's not like it was your average coin. There was only 9,000 of those made. So let's see. Let me look at the chat for a little bit. Looks like we got some questions. Let's see. Yeah, we talked about the dimes. Sorry, Keith. I have to keep those. I can't not keep them. I'll take a check. Cranky, I definitely will take a check. I think the last time I did a live, I was sitting here, and the store closes at 5 Central. So I was here after hours. I think I was here around 7 when I did the last live. And the second I was done, somebody called the store and ended up wanting to buy $50 worth or 50 face value of junk silver. And I wasn't even supposed to be here. Luckily, I was here. I answered the phone, and he sent me a check. And I'm just waiting for it to clear. Once it clears, I will send him his junk silver, and off it goes. Sorry, RB, I don't have a website. I'm just one dude in a very small coin shop here in West Tennessee. I'm a one-man show. Look at this guy; it's pretty worn. This is worse than a goal. Yeah, I'm just one guy in Tennessee that I have no help. My daughter was here earlier, and she was like zero help. But that's fine. Well, I wouldn't say that. We did kind of do some inventory. Here's the 1937. We did kind of do some inventory and found some stuff that I thought was missing, but it ended up showing up. We did that. But yeah, I'm just a one-man show. Don't have the ability to do a website, upkeep a website. I barely have enough time to do this YouTube show. Some more face value stuff. So I think, let me go get my face value jar. My mason jar. I put the change in there. I just went to the bank not too long ago and took all my change. So all of this face value stuff I will send over there. I'm not sure why this stuff is... Oh man, somebody's racing outside. Not sure why this stuff is in these guys, but face value. So no takers on this nickel, huh? $2. Nobody? Nobody. Then it goes into the face value jar. If I could open this. There we go. Face value. All right. Let's see. Looks like we got a peso. Peso. Hey, thanks, Nickel Stacking. I did get to 661 subscribers. I have no idea how. All I do is just videos of whatever comes in. Like that's all I'm doing. Nothing really special. I just think it's cool. What gave me the idea is that I was looking just through on like TV to put on like mindless stuff when I opened the store, like, you know, anything that had anything to do with coins or anything like that. And I couldn't find really many shows that just basically just show coins. Like there was nothing. Pawn Stars was probably the only thing. YouTube has like a Pawn Stars marathon thing where all they do is show coins. Another thing I did was the Coin Vault. I'm pretty sure you guys know the Coin Vault. I used to have them playing all the time on the TV here, just to have like mindless noise. But what ended up happening was people were starting to think that the stuff that was on there was very valuable, and I had to correct them and say, sorry guys, that stuff is not valuable at all, really. They upsell you on a lot of that stuff. Here's a 1963 nickel. Looks to be in pretty good shape. Come on, camera. Man, I don't know. There we go. 1963. Yeah, I looked up a lot of reviews for this camera. Everyone said this is the camera to get. I got it. It was $150, and it's still not doing what I want it to. There's a 64 with an 8 on it. Just the random stuff. So yeah, and that's what gave me the idea for this, to just basically show what comes in and show coins. But no, I don't play this in the store. Like, I don't have my own videos playing in the store. That would be so weird. That would be very weird to hear my voice just like in the background. But looks like we got a lot of wheat pennies. You know, when I first opened, I had people coming in asking for wheat pennies, and I didn't have any. And now I have a ton, and I got 0. Oh, look at that. Look at what this says. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I looked at that wrong. This is a 1944. I thought it said 43. I was like, hey, this is a 1943 copper. But nope. 44 copper. So let's keep on looking here. Yeah, just looking at coins. Hey, RB, I'm in West Tennessee. If you look at a map, look at where Mississippi and Alabama meet, and then go straight up, follow the Mississippi or the Tennessee River, and you will see Savannah right there. I live close to the Tennessee River. I see it all the time. Nice 37D. I'll keep that one in its little container. Yeah, he's the very worn quarter. It's pretty worn. That is definitely junk right there. Junk silver. Here's 43. You know, I envision myself when I get older to be like an old man just sitting here looking at boxes just like this, and then putting little stacks here of different dates, putting things where they belong, putting them into little rolls. Here's a 28. And this right here is look at the toning on this one. Look at that toning. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, well, thank you guys so much for subscribing. Really, I didn't think it was going to take off as fast as it did. But I tried. I sure did try to get the channel going. I get a lot of influences by Probably don't want to hear it, but I was watching videos on Mr. Beast, and he was saying stuff like your first few videos are going to get no no views. I think he said your first 100 videos are just going to get like no views, but just keep going. And sure enough, like I think by show like number 4, people started to really start watching the videos and subscribing and doing all that good stuff. So it didn't really take long. The coin community is very, very good. And a lot of good people in the coin community. Here's a 44. Now I'm just looking at these Wheaties that I separated, checking to see if there's anything that's in the early dates, but it looks like they're all 50s, 30s. So those guys will all go into its own separate pile. 50, 46. All right. Hey, RB, yeah, if you're an hour away, stop by. Just don't be surprised when you walk in and be like, wow, this is not what I expected. Yeah, I've had a few people walk in that have watched the videos, and they look at me and they go, wow, it's not what I expected. And I'll be like, sorry, I know I'm not much to look at, but I'm here. I'm more of a podcaster. That's what I've done. So podcasting, I'm comfortable with. Doing this YouTube stuff, I don't know. I'm an audio guy, so I'm pretty sure the audio sounds good, but the video is the hassle. This is going to go in my copper bin. Okay. So just trying to make some neat piles. Check out this thing. I've seen this one before a few times. I think it's a pretty cool looking coin. I've seen the bigger ones. The Panama ones. Yeah. That's a cool. I like that design. I'd like to have that, but like in a 1 ounce gold round. That'd be pretty cool. Here's a V-nickel. Yep. V-nickel, very worn, from 1890. This will go back into the into circulation. Hopefully a kid will find it. We'll start loving coins. They'll bring it in here thinking it's worth $1 million. But I'll tell them, I'm so sorry, it's not. But I'll probably buy it off of them for a few bucks, make them feel better. And then just re-throw it back into circulation. Because that's the type of stuff I do. It's a 1904 V-nickel in okay shape. You can still see Liberty. I'll put that into the check into. This one's definitely cleaned. But does have some toning around the words and the date. Here's more. Indian heads. Let me check out some of the stuff in the comments. That's cool. That one's got some cool toning on it. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's cool. I'm gonna put that over here. Take a look at that better later. Well, if your shop never answers the phone, feel free to call me. If I'm not at the real estate office, I will answer the phone. If you call me at this very moment, I will pause this broadcast and I will answer the phone because that's just what I do. please don't do that because I want to I want to look through these coins. But if you ever want to talk, feel free. I don't have any $5 liberties. Yeah, I don't have any, sorry. Nickel stacking, I get a lot of stuff that people bring in that is inside holders, and it's nothing. Like, literally nothing. I've had people bring in, like, a regular random change that's in okay condition, and it's not worth anything than face value. Like I did the example of this nickel. Like here's the nickel, or here's a nickel. Look at the condition on that. Is anybody willing to give me $2 for it? And nobody will. So, like, yeah, it's not worth it. Not worth it at all. But I wouldn't say not always. I mean, there's some stuff that's definitely worth it that's going to be put away, but I don't think it would be in this stuff. Check this out right here. It's a 1943, and it looks like it's copper. You guys see that? See if I can take it out of here. Let's see. There we go. Check this out. Looks like it's copper. It's a 1943. Looks like it's got some toning. It's sure does look copper. I don't know. What do you guys think? 1943. It's supposed to be the steel penny. Supposed to be steel, but it does have a copper to it. I don't know. Did I just hit $1 million? I doubt it. You hear that noise? These are the steel ones. That's what it sounds like. And that sounds very similar. Here's the copper one. See? Hear the difference? Versus... So, looks like copper, but I'm pretty sure it's steel. It is steel. Let me get my... where's my magnet? All right, got my magnet, and this is the one in question. So, will it stick? There we go. It is a steel 1943 penny. It is, oh man, that's really on there. Here we go. Nope. Yeah. Just because of that noise, I instantly knew, yeah, that's not a copper penny. It's steel. You can hear this steel one. This is an actual steel one. Has like a thud. It's got the same noise. And here's a copper one. It's got a ring. So, no good. It's a steel one. I'll probably keep this one because I would hate for somebody to think that it is a 1943 copper. I would... Yeah, it would be terrible that I would have to shatter their dreams that it's not. 1942S right here. Cool. All right, this stuff's pretty much separated the way I want it. So I'm just going to move it out of the way a little bit. All right, let me check the chat, make sure there's no questions that I'm missing. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to get all of this situated. My store hours, I'm here Monday through Saturday. I'm here from 9 to 5, 7 to 5. I'm here all the time, so I work 6 days a week, and I got a family to feed. So 6 days a week, I got to do it. Let's see. Anybody else asking anything? M&M stacking. Don't worry, just keep on going. I'm sure 600 of mine are bots. I'm sure they are. Do I sports? I don't know what that means, Nickel. Yes, RB, right now I'm at 26 times face. It slowly crept up. When I first started, I was around 18 times face, and then it started to go up to 20, and then to 21, and then back down to 20, and then up to 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, and I've been at 26 for probably a few days now, and then silver went up another $1 yesterday, and now it's down like 50 cents from that. So it fluctuates. It goes up and down. I try to stay very competitive from what AtMex, Jay, and Bullion, all of those people are doing. So I try to stay very competitive with all of that. And if somebody does better, then so be it. I am one guy in a small shop, so I do what I got to do to pay the bills. And yeah, I mean, I sell it at 26 times face. People buy it all the time. So if silver goes down, premiums go down, I'll go down with it. I got no problem with it at all. If people expect me to pay more because silver's up, then you got to pay more to buy it. Like that's just how it is. Let's see. Steel pennies were never good for me, ever. Nickel stacking, they never were. Let's see. I don't have a $5 gold piece. At least I don't think I do. I have a $10 gold piece, the 1880, but that one's like a $3,000 coin. So if you want to trade me some silver for that one, I definitely will, but it's got to be a lot of silver. Cranky Stacker, thank you so much for doing that for me. I really appreciate it. So, yeah, Cranky Stacker. I try to be very competitive to what's out there, but you got to remember, Savannah's a very small town. I'm talking like there's 6,000 people here, and there is no bullion place, no coin store. There hasn't been a coin store here in like 10 years. So there's not that many people here. If there's not that many people here, if I sell stuff and only try to make 50 cents per transaction, like my rent alone is $700 and something. Like, how am I supposed to make a living? How am I supposed to make a living buying at, if I buy at, let's say 24, like I saw a video of somebody that was paying like, they were paying 22 and selling it for 24. And I'm like, yeah, with margins like that, like I can't stay in business only making 2 times on whatever it is. Like, yeah. So, I'm not a big bullion dealer like some of the other people on YouTube. Like, no, that's insane to me because I just don't see it here. Like, it doesn't exist here. I don't have a rolling door of people selling me stuff, and then on the back end, that many people are buying. Like, yeah, it might sound like I'm selling a lot of stuff, but honestly, 100 ounces, I'm lucky if I sell that in a week when some of these other people are selling that in an hour. So there's a huge difference. Huge difference. All right. I can sit here and chat all day long, but we came to see some coins. So let's see what we can do. If you got any other questions, any burning questions you want to ask, feel free. Send me an email. That seems to be the best way to get a hold of me. But let's see. Craig, that St. Gaudens round, I believe, is already gone. I think I ended up selling it for 32, maybe 31. I don't remember. Yeah, it's already gone. And I literally did that video this morning. This is the Bicentennial. I love the bicentennial quarter. It's the one that really got me into collecting. This is what pretty much gave me the idea to throw a lot of these coins back into circulation. It's because when I was a kid, I loved finding these in change. Like, I absolutely loved it. And I want to try to do the same thing with other kids out there. But not many people carry change and all of that stuff anymore, so here's another bicentennial. Here's another bicentennial. Seemed like maybe the customer had a roll and ended up putting them in these little flips. And here's some more Indian heads, another V-nickel. This is all just common stuff. Let me see if I can find something more interesting. Here's another bicentennial. Here's something kind of interesting. It's a 1869 shield nickel. 1869 shield nickel. That's pretty cool. I had one come in the other day. This one has the cents, so it's the common one. Another Indian head. Hey, Oren. Glad that you drove through Savannah. Yeah, there hasn't been a coin store here in a long time. Like, I'm not from here, so I don't know fully. All I know is what people, the locals tell me. And there hasn't been one here in a while. Apparently, the guy that used to have the coin store is a banker. So he's in banking now. And he actually banks at my bank. Or he's a banker there. We got this, what is that? Barber quarter, yep. This one definitely cleaned. 1895. So we do have some silver. Not like this one over here. All right. Let me get a little drink. Because my throat is getting a little dry. So, let me see if I can find something else interesting. Check this out again. This one's another one from 89. I don't know if you saw the ones from the beginning of the stream, but this one goes along with it. They're all from 89. All right, here's a, let's check that out. It's a 1998 P, and as you can see, let me see if I can get the camera to focus. Kind of looks like it's been cut or something right there. I don't know, would that be considered an error? And this side doesn't really look like it's missing. Well, kind of, but it's very noticeable here. I don't know. Should I take it out? I don't know. I don't think it's anything. Don't think it's anything, but let's take it out anyways. If anything, it's worth a quarter to me. Huh. It looks like it's been smashed. Like something smashed it right here. Or maybe something tried to cut it, but I'm not convinced it's an error. Come on, camera. Here we go. Sort of. I think this camera's getting tired. Hey, Karenki. 26 times face if you want it. That I'm just throwing in the change jar. Check this out. It's a money clip with a 1905 Indian head nickel or penny. It's not gold. It is colored gold, but not gold. If this was real gold, it would be a pretty cool money clip. But too rich for me. Here's another barber quarter. 1900 O. It's got some scratches on it, looks like. Kind of worn. Worn around the edges in the bottom. All right. Let's see what else we got. This is pretty cool right here. We have a 3-cent piece right here. 1865. Not the silver one, but it is a 3-cent piece. That's pretty cool. Put that with the shield nickel. And here's something else that's pretty cool. It's a 1864 2-cent piece. I do got a few of these in the display right now. Not really selling. But this takes collectors. And the longer I stay open, the more the collectors will come out of the woodworks. And they will buy some stuff. This is, we got some Nazi stuff right here. Hey, Jimmy, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. Here's some stamps. They've been canceled. I don't deal much in stamps, but sometimes they're just in people's collections. Here's some more pennies. 1960s. You looked up the shop. Not what you thought, huh? I painted the building, so it looks a little bit better. That's why I want to become a huge YouTube success. That way I can buy my own building. That is the #1 goal. Will that happen? I don't know. Maybe in a couple years. But until then, I'll be here. Here's some more 3-cent pieces. 65, 67. Here's another 65, so I got 3 of them in this collection. And we got a large cent. It looks like somebody sure did try to clean the top of it. Back of it looks natural. But looks like somebody bleached it or something. But cool. 1846. Here's a 1958 wheat penny with a filled B error coin. Sure is in good shape. This one's in pretty good shape. Let's see. Craig, no, I never really go and see those guys out there. I don't know what they're doing. I didn't even know they were there. Some more bicentennials. Cody, no, it's not in a historical building, but it is an old building. Pretty old. I think it was built in the 50s, 40s, maybe 30s. It's been here a while. It's a very drafty concrete building. $78. Yeah, I'm still working my way through this box. Here's another 2-cent piece. 1864. Pretty rough shape. And off center. Kind of see it a little bit there, but that could be anything. Yeah, you can kind of see it right there. They didn't stamp this one right, so that one will go over there. Here's another V nickel, 1911. $1909. No, 2009, excuse me. This is the bicentennial year for the penny. Man, this building is so loud. Check that out. It's got a big old ring right there. Yeah, a lot of the stuff's... Oh, this is pretty cool. Check this out. Now, this is way off center. It's a 2000 and something penny that was struck way off center. Now, that is an error right here. Some of the other small stuff, no, but this definitely is an error. And that's pretty cool. Not an expensive error. I don't think many people will pay a lot of money for this. But here's another Japan. 5 centavos. Let's see. This is another quarter from the Virgin Islands, 2009. Not sure why this one is in a flip. Good shape, though. $1952 red. That's in good shape. There's this one right here. I'm not sure what this is. A euro? Yep, euro. All right. Don't really think there's much left in here. There's a lot of pennies, like there's stuff like this 2005 penny. So there's a lot of those in here. Here's a 74. And this one's in decent shape. So this is it says a 1925S, and it has a blank back. Let's see. Is it blank, or is it just very worn? Because I can see a wheat stock right there. So, not an error, just a very, very worn back on a wheat cent. Oh, this is pretty cool. This 1958D reverse error. So let's see the error. Look at that. It's kind of weird. Not sure if that's an error. What do you guys think? I can still see the design. Like here's the wheat stock right there. You can read the 1 cent. Here's the other wheat stock, but it looks like there's just indents right there. Not sure what caused it. Not sure if the mint machinery did that. Which I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? Does that look like an error to you? Because, I don't know. It doesn't really look like it to me. Kind of weird, though. Kind of weird. So, it looks like I'm starting to run out of stuff to show you, unless you guys want to see, like, a 2005 penny or a 2009 penny. It just goes to show that just because it's in a flip does not mean that it's worth some money or that it's valuable. But look at this one, 1957 red. Got some nice toning on it. Here's that Nazi thing I saw. Stamp with the swastika on it. Kind of weird. Put that over there. And there's this Indian cent. 95. Now here's another error. Check this one out. Another off center. This one's 1970. 1970D. That's pretty cool. I gotta know, where'd the other one go? Holy smokes, I lost it. Oh, here. Nope, that's not it. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. So 2 off-center strikes. Those are cool. Those will definitely sell. All right, looks like that's about it. There's got this tube of nickels. I still got that whole bag of nickels. I'm running out of time. So I think what I'll do is maybe I'll do another live tomorrow and we'll look at those nickels. If it's not so busy, here's another 2-cent piece right here. This one looks like it's in better shape, but it looks like it might have been cleaned. You can see the God. You can still see some of the letters, or in we. So this one's still in pretty good shape. Dirty, but nice. Perfect. All right, guys. Well, thanks so much for joining me as we look through this collection of some old coins. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and finish sorting everything, putting it into neat piles, take stuff out of the holders that I need to, and go from there. All right, guys. Well, thank you guys so much for watching the video, hanging out with me. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. I'd really appreciate it. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, do all of that good stuff. Watch all the other videos a bunch of times. I literally just passed 4,000 watch hours this morning. So now the only thing I need left is I got to get to that 1,000 subscribers. I think I'm about 340 off. So, oh, before we go, check this out. That's pretty cool. I have seen them before, but a good luck charm. All right, guys.